If you remember in my previous vlog, there was a water damage because of a water leak in our condominium. And some people commented, oh, that's because you got a very bad developer, poor quality developer, etc., etc. You get what you pay for, something like that. That's what I'm going to comment on. And I'm also going to show you how the repair was done. Let's take a look at it. In any situation, you could be in a multi-billion-dollar development or whatnot, things could always go wrong, because keep in mind that the building is being handled by people, and people are different. They could make mistakes. Some of them will have good quality craftsmanship, and some had poor quality. And sometimes it depends on the supervision. Many times it depends on the supervision. So the fact that it got damaged doesn't necessarily mean bad developer. What determines a developer is how they handle the situation, how they fix the problem, because problem will always be there regardless of who you have. So let me show you the damage and what was done with it and what I had to go through. Again, this is not because of the developer, but because it's the Philippines. I had to make so many phone calls, so many follow-up, and nothing was happening. I went to the operations manager, went all the way up to the top, and I sat down with him. And of course I told him, if this is the kind of maintenance you guys do to the condominium, I'm afraid I'm gonna sell this condominium, because it will not take too long and this condominium is gonna be down the drain. And of course that put him on notice that, oh boy, this guy is really going to blame the condominium, the developer, the operations, because of this one little thing. So I got resolved. So the people who told me I cannot do it, oh, because it's no longer under warranty, or because of this and that, all those were thrown away. The next day I got a phone call, sir, we're gonna fix the tile. So they moved. These people are just laid back, try to get away from things, and you don't have to accept that. You have to accept the fact that in the Philippines everything is slow, but you don't have to accept those. You have to be firm. Sometimes you have to yell. Who wants to yell? Nobody wants to yell. Nobody wants to get mad. But I did. And I got the result that I wanted. So, yan ang damage na aayusan today. This is the damage, the water damage that they just painted. And they're going to change the tile today. Of course, the other damage, although it's a lot slight in effect, is the stain that they tried to remove but was not able to remove. So I think they want to try another chemical to remove the stain. I don't know if you can see it. That's not what is going to be repaired today. What will be repaired today is that one tile that got peeled off, and it's colored black. So what they did is they just colored it, which is not acceptable. So they are changing it to a new tile. I'll show you how they're doing this. In the Philippines, almost everything is done manually. As you can see, when this guy is working on the damage, he's just, chiseling the tiles. And I said, gee, don't you use a power tool so that you can cut around the border where the grout is to isolate that tile so the other tiles don't get damaged? And then after you isolate it by cutting it around, then you start chiseling it. But no, he's just chiseling it.
And I told them, by the way, that, hey, you said this thing is going to take a whole day to get done. I said, give me the material and I'll get it done in an hour. I told them that, with the exception of the grout work, because the grout needs time to, for the cement, for the tile to stick on the cement. So that will take time. But actually working on it, within 1 hour, I should be able to do it with the right tools. So they came, they did work, and as I was watching, I said, why don't you use a power tool? He ignored me, so he just kept on doing it. And lo and behold, he disappeared and came back with a power tool. So he used that saw, tile saw, to cut through the grout and make a clean cut. They tend to be lazy. Instead of, actually, if you're lazy, you will use the easy way out, which is use the power tools. But no, they don't feel like going out and coming back with the right tools. So that's how they do things. That's how they do things in the Philippines. So you just have to watch them. You just have to watch them. So let me show you how they did it, and you will see the before and you will see the after.
Well, so far that's what has been done. Now I guess they'll have to apply cement on that and then put the tile on. And when it dries up, put the grout so that the surrounding area is going to be white.
And for those people who are planning to come to the Philippines, of course, as I mentioned, this slowness in the Philippines is sort of cultural, and you should be able to swallow it and take it to some extent and learn how to handle it by knowing who to talk to and how to approach it so that they move. You should be able to do that. But you should accept the fact that it is a fact of life here. Anywhere you go, I go to Globe, I go to the groceries, there's always a queue, there's a line. When people are sitting down, relax. And you should see me jumping up and down, and I'm the only one who is jumping up and down like a jumping bean. And I have to calm down, and I say, well, this is how it is here. Stay in line. Wait for your turn. They're all used to it and they're accepting it. That's the Philippines. So if you cannot accept that, then don't come. Do not come to the Philippines. But if you can, after all, you're retired, you don't have schedule, just accept it. That's one of the disadvantages of being in the Philippines. And in some ways it's good. It teaches you how to relax. And because the United States is too much, it goes to the other extreme, and that is almost every minute, boom, 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 boom. Everybody is committed to their work and they're so busy, they don't have time for their own personal stuff. So this is how things are in the Philippines. So he did a nice job, got everything done. So I'll appreciate it if you do share this video with other people who might be interested in or thinking of coming to the Philippines, and so that they can be forewarned. And I'll appreciate it if you click like down below, and please do subscribe to my channel unless you have already done so. That will help me a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Make it a great day, and God bless.